we've probably all been watching too much Netflix in the last 9 months or so. But one of their big breakout hits was the Queen's Gambit, about a young female chess player who starts life as an orphan with all kinds of issues and ultimately becomes, spoiler alert, sorry, a chess champion. There is actually some research going back some years on that you disclosed in Drunk Tank Pink. What is the story on that?
Yeah, no, I also enjoyed Queen's Gambit. I thought it was great. I'm a struggling chess player from way back, so I really enjoyed watching it. The research is by a group of economists who are interested in the dynamics between male and female chess players. So most of the grandmasters have historically been men, but there have been some women who have played chess at a very high level, and they became interested in what happens when a man and a woman play and the woman is attractive in particular. And we know a lot about the way men respond to women in general. One of the things men tend to do when they're surrounded by attractive women is they tend to behave in ways that are a little bit more risk-seeking. And there's an evolutionary explanation for this. It's a way of sort of distinguishing yourself from the crowd. And it's just an instinctive behavior that kind of leaks out whenever men are around attractive women. And it's well recognized. It seems to be driven in part by testosterone levels and a whole lot of sort of biological mechanisms that drive that kind of behavior. And so I think Queen's Gambit's interesting because the actress cast in the main role, Beth Harmon's role, is herself a former model, or even I think she may be a model now. She's very attractive. And the question is there a chance that playing against this attractive woman would change the way the players play? And what this research found was that looking at lots of real games, looking at the real decisions that male chess players were making when faced with women, in particular women who are attractive, they found exactly that they actually played less well. And it was because they played very risky moves. They played risky games, almost games that were kind of showy. And so rather than playing solid games that would lead to the kinds of outcomes that they would like in the long run, they did silly things in the short run to demonstrate that they had sort of extra resources, that they were so competent and confident they were happy to be risk-seeking. And it's a fascinating paper because, again, if you ask these players, are you playing a different kind of game to impress your opponent? This is high-level chess, often with a big prize purse. And so they uniformly would say no. And yet, as I talk about in Drunk Tank Pink, a lot of the time we have no idea what's driving our behavior. And this is one, I think, strong biological example of that.
I hope you enjoyed this Brainfluence Brief. If you didn't, help me out by telling me why in a comment. But if you did find value, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. The full episode is available on YouTube and audio outlets like Apple, Spotify, and Google. Visit rogerdooley.com/podcast for a formatted text version, plus links and other resources. Thanks for tuning in.